New community alert. This one is going to be a fun one. Guys, welcome back. If we've not met before, I'm Katie, helping you navigate the Dubai property market. Today we have a new community alert. Guys, this one is going to be a fun one. Dubai is ever growing, ever expanding, and every single piece of land here is being handcrafted, community planned, and honestly, never fails to amaze me. This week is no different. When Meraas announced a new community with water views, trust me, we're all listening. It was absolutely manic. We headed down there to get the latest information of exactly what's going on, what the deal is, what they're creating. Very, very highly anticipated. I'll start with Meraas first because over here in Dubai, developers carry a lot of weight. It can really, really make or break your investment as a property investor. Developers over here carry almost like a brand. It's very prestigious. Why do you buy the likes of Chanel? Why do you buy the likes of Louis Vuitton? It's because they have a brand and the reputation that's associated with it. Every single brand is known for creating different types of products. Same in the property world. Meraas are known for creating incredible communities. I'll show you some of their projects. Okay, so City Walk was an absolutely phenomenal community that they've created, and if you go down there, you touch, you know, you feel it, you know it's got Meraas written all over it. Acres, another community project that you launched earlier in this year. The final phase was launched earlier this year, complete sellout. Nad Al Shelba Gardens, again, another phenomenal community. Madinat Jumeirah Living, Bluewaters, one of the highest price per square foot on the water edge. Jumeirah Bay, Lemur, Pearl Jumeirah. Oh my gosh, I went down there for lunch the other week. One of my favorite places in Dubai. Stunning. It feels like you're in Europe. It's low rise. It's fantastic. Again, it was another community created by Meraas. Meraas are a government-backed developer. So for us as investors, one, it gives us complete security, complete peace of mind, knowing that financially, they're secure. Vision-wise, they are secure. They are bought into the vision of what's happening above them. They know exactly what that master plan is. They know the areas that people should be investing in. So following the top guys, it gives us some clues. Meraas have done community after community, sellout after sellout. They're government backed. You know the finances are in order. There's so much security that comes with that. Every community they create is a high demand area because they create a space. They're not a developer to try and cram in as many units as physically possible. They create spaces and communities that people want to live in. By doing that, they're attracting both tenants and end users, meaning rents are going up, property prices are going up, and as investors, we win no matter which avenue you're going down. So Meraas ticks a lot of boxes, and it's important that we always start with the developer because over here it carries so much weight. Developer can make or break your investment. Certain developers, you will see an incredible amount of capital appreciation, others not so much. So I want to make sure we're directing you in the right direction. Developers not only dictate your capital appreciation, it dictates the quality of your product. Is your apartment, is your property going to stand the test of time? Is it going to still look good in 10 years' time when you come to sell it? We need a quality product. We need something that's going to stand the test of time. We need something that's going to be highly sought after, both in the rental market, but also if you ever look to exit. So Meraas, incredible, ticking a lot of boxes already. When they announced, guys, we have a new launch coming up, we raced down to that office, no messing around. The early bird definitely catches the worm, and we were there front row for the launch day. So, starting with the location then, where is this new project that they've announced? It's called D3 in the design district of Dubai. Think fashion, think creativity, think arts, think a really cool place. Here is the website of the area itself in terms of their master plan, and it ticks a lot of boxes for multiple of reasons. The actual location and placing of it itself, phenomenal. I'll jump into the map in a second, but actually what they're creating there is attracting businesses, attracting people, families, an area where they're really committing to the idea of creativity, to arts, to crafts, creating a really, really cool environment. You can see the types of businesses that are in there already. You've got Lego, you've got Tag, Puma, lots of brands that you already know and love. Think fashion capital of Dubai, think creativity, think arts, think crafts, and it's attracting businesses, people. There's a lot going on, and with the announcement of Meraas, guys, this is gonna absolutely soar. So if I jump into the map itself, I can actually show you where we are sat. So this lovely community that they have announced is going to sit along the canal edge just here. If I zoom out, you can see exactly what's going on. So over the road from the Ras Al Khor Wildlife Sanctuary, over in Dubai, it had this reputation of there's no greenery, it's a concrete jungle. So now developers are really, really concentrating on this aspect of green spaces and bringing in the nature feeling so people can feel tranquil in a city. We're seeing it with so many different developments that are coming up this year, where they're bringing forests, where they're bringing green, where it's a real push for a lot of developers because they can see the interest in the market. Now, the unique thing about this location of this site is actually it's sat on a ready-made wildlife sanctuary just across the road. It's sat on flowing water, which again, waterfront communities, I've said it before, I'll say it again, capital appreciate at a higher rate than anything else. So we've got the greenery, we've got the water. Not only that, we are 15 minutes from Burj Khalifa, from downtown, from the hustle, bustle where it's all happening. We're 15 minutes from Business Bay. The convenience of this spot, not only have you got water, wildlife, you're actually very accessible to the main city, the main hustle and bustle, the types of people that are living here. They can be working and breathing in Dubai Design City, or it's a very quick commute for them into the downtown area, into Business Bay, which is the heart of Dubai. So here's the plot of land, here's the location, and they are building a master plan all along it. And this week they announced Tower 1, which gives us a lot of excitement, guys, because when a developer launches a new community, phase 1 is always the cheapest. All day, every day, I'd put my life savings on it for you guys. They have confirmed it themselves. The first phase of every launch is always the cheapest. Why? Because the investors that get in early have to unlock that vision. There's no track record for them in this location. We can build the track record for what they've done, but when people are buying into a new location, that's why it's always the cheapest on day 1, launch 1, and this is why it'd be an incredible opportunity to get in, because you know in a couple of months' time when they launch the next tower, because they're going to have multiple launches in this across the next 12 months. They're building a community. There'll be a lot of opportunities to get in here, and that's why I wanted to tell you about it. But launch 1 is always the cheapest. The investors in there always get the best deal because they're getting in early. Not only that, but you know as an investor, your investment is secured somewhat because every single tower they build in after goes up in price. Expect to see a 5 to 7% jump up in price with every launch that they build in this community. What does that mean? Well, by handover, they're releasing new launches, new projects at a much higher rate than what you bought. You've already got that capital appreciation built in because you can sell your property at the same time that they're selling them for 50% more by that time. Okay, this is where the capital appreciation game absolutely wins for those that get in early on launches. Very exciting. So then the project itself Atalis is their first launch of this master community. This is the master community they have planned. You can see there's going to be launch after launch. It's sat on that water edge. You're going to have a lot of opportunity, guys, in the next 12 months to get in on this project. It's a fantastic opportunity from an investment point. For my investors that want the security, the safety, and capital appreciation, this one is definitely for you because you're getting the security and safety of a government-backed developer, but also you are getting in on day 1. The first launch of a brand new community is always the cheapest, which is fantastic for us as investors because with every single launch that comes after it, your property's suddenly gone up in value because the property next door, they're going for expect between 5 to 7% higher than what you paid. The next launch after that, and it keeps going up, it keeps going up, it keeps compounding. Suddenly, that apartment you bought on launch 1 is looking very attractive, allowing you to flip out out because the prices in this area have already increased. You're going to unlock the capital appreciation. The investors that get in early, they're buying into the vision, they're rewarded for it. So this is actually the first tower that they've released this week that's going to sit as part of this bigger master plan. It's called Atlas at D3. They're really leaning into this concept of creativity, the fashion district, really pulling out what makes this area unique. The project and the tower itself is this one here. Now, they actually ran a competition across the whole world, asking architects to submit their entries for what their flagship product should look like for their brand new community. And this was the final design that won. They wanted it to be a reflection of the water. It wanted to be, you can see the curved edges. It's a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece in terms of what they're creating here. Going to be sat on this water edge. So you're going to have direct views over the water, but you can also see here that some of these apartments, you're also going to have Burj Khalifa views. Again, another beautiful aspect to this property. So there's going to be a mixture of 1, 2, 3 and 4 bed apartments here. You can see there's some unique properties with huge terraces, which are honestly phenomenal. The types of views you can expect to see, again, 15 minutes from downtown, you've got water views on the front, and they're really bringing all the incredible amenities to this property as well. It's very resort style. This is the main lobby. When you come and drive into the area, it feels like you're at a hotel. The types of decor that you can expect to see. Again, expect pools, expect gyms. There's actually going to be 2 pools. Expect to see really high quality gyms. There's a lot of outdoor spaces. They're really bringing this concept of co-working in to create co-working spaces both indoor and outdoor. And sometimes investors go, well, Katie, I don't really care. I don't really care what amenities that are in there because I'm not going to be living in it. It's an investment. And I'm like, you should care. You absolutely should care, because these facilities is going to be what attracts the families, the end users, your tenants. People right now in Dubai have a lot of choice, okay? There's incredible amounts of designs and opportunities. The best architects in the world are working here. The best developers in the world are working here. People right now, we are so fortunate. We have the choice of anything we could ever imagine. A forest in the desert. We've got palm, we've got beach living, we've got city living. We have it all. So having the differences and having those high quality finishes, having those incredible amenities does make a difference. It's going to attract the right type of people for you. If people have better facilities, absolutely they're going to want to be there. If someone is someone who works from home, those co-working spaces are really, really important to them. So absolutely, I know you're an investor, I know you may not be living in it, but they're still really, really important. These community aspects is what really increases your capital appreciation. When you can be surrounded in what feels like a hotel and a resort style facilities, makes someone fall in love with the place. It increases the demand, it increases your capital appreciation, it increases your cash flow. Floor to ceiling windows throughout, very, very light, very, very spacious, especially those corner units where you've got windows all the way around. Beautiful high-end finishes. You can see here those huge terraces I talked about. Now there's only 3 going up the building, very, very sought after. Then here we're looking at the penthouses. Again, there's going to be a real mix from more affordable 1-beds right the way through to super high-end duplexes and penthouses. I could definitely live there. Love it. Stunning. Let's talk numbers. This is what we're here for. What can we expect to see in terms of starting prices at this property? I always caveat this, guys, with this is starting prices. So if you're looking for more premium units, if you're looking for units on a higher floor, for example, if you're looking for the units with the bigger floor plans, extra this, extra that, it can go up from here. But what can we expect to see in terms of the starting point? So we've got 1-bedrooms starting from 2.1 million, which for my UK guys is 431,000 approximately pounds. On top of that, don't forget to factor in your 4% DLD stamp duty payment. However, I'll caveat this. There's a payment plan in place. I love a good payment plan. It helps you leverage your cash. It means you can secure a unit today, start getting the capital appreciation without actually having to have all the money down. It makes it a lot more accessible. It lets you stage up the payments. and what can we expect to see in terms of the payment plan. So the payment plan is 75-25, 20% down on booking to secure your unit, plus your 4% DLD. DLD is your stamp duty equivalent. It's set, it's non-negotiable, it's paid up front. Then September 2025, you've got another 2026, you can expect to see another 25% across that year. And then in 2027, you've got 20%, and then your final 25% is on handover in July 2029. At that point, at handover, these are then mortgageable. You can then get leverage and cash and finance on these properties to either pull your money out, top up the final 25%. At that point, you have the keys. That's when the magic happens. You can either use it yourself, put a tenant in place, Airbnb. The world is your lobster. It's all go from there. Very, very excited about this one. I have a full spreadsheet breakdown that I can give to you. If you need any more information, use the links around this video and I can send it to you directly of what that could look like on each of the properties, what the rental income's projected to be, all that good stuff in terms of your numbers. Because I know a lot of us here, we're investors, the numbers are super, super important, and for me, I need to see it on a spreadsheet, I need it broken down to make it make sense. This one I am so excited about. Firstly, that we have a whole new community to go at. Fantastic. Only in Dubai, okay? Not only is it a community, it's a community by Meraas. So in terms of quality finishing and the vibe they're going to create in this place, it will be phenomenal. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to get into this community. Phase 1 is always the cheapest. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. This will definitely be the cheapest opportunity to get into this project. If you want any more details, guys, let me know. Use the links around this video. This is live information as I have today in this moment whilst recording. It changes all the time. For the latest information to chat about investments in Dubai in general, use the links around this video. I'm always happy to help. I hope you found that useful. It'll be an area we'll be talking about again and again and again. So definitely subscribe, follow for more, and I will keep updated with all the updates as we get it. I hope you have a beautiful week. If I can help in any way, let me know. Any questions you have, leave them in the video and I will speak to you very, very soon.